Here's one for you. When is a mountain smaller than a man? When it's in the distance. I'll show you. Here's a man hiking through the countryside. Now, if I draw the mountains smaller than him, look at that. They look as if they're further away in the distance. And that's a good tip to remember that. I'll even put in some smaller ones just there that look as if they're even further away. One down there, I think. Now, it's not just mountains that look smaller as they get further away, it's everything. How about some fence posts? Okay, I put a fence post in there, like that. And as it gets further away, it gets smaller, and smaller, and smaller. And see what else happens, they get closer together. And then right into the distance, they almost disappear. And put the fence in as well. And again, that gets thinner and thinner until it's almost just a line in the distance. And how about this? Watch this pathway. Do some grass there. And do that going off into the distance like that. And it starts wider here, but as it gets into the distance, it gets narrower and narrower and narrower. And off it goes. Now, even over a short distance, things get smaller and narrower. Watch this guy here. He's carrying his fishing rods in this bag. And look at this. They get narrower as they get further away. And this end is nice and wide. And if I rub out his legs, there like that, and draw this one fatter, like this, it looks as if it's coming closer. And if I do this one narrower, it looks as if he's striding out and it's getting further away from here. I'll do his boot nice and big here in the foreground. So his boot looks bigger, and that one quite small as it gets further away. He's got a real stride on him there, hasn't he? So you see, when drawing or painting, distance has a really weird effect of making everything go smaller and narrower. In fact, another effect distance has is things look more faded the further away they are. Watch this. Let's just shade him in a bit more boldly and do his leg going off into the distance there. So he's quite bold, and the fence is quite bold there. Now these mountains, well, they're slightly faded, and the ones right there in the distance, I'm just going to even rub them out because they're very far away. Like that. And even colours fade as they go into the distance. See? It's quite wishy-washy there in the distance, and then it gets bolder as it gets nearer to you. So try it yourself. Put some distance into your pictures by making things look smaller, narrower, and more faded the further away they get. And remember the tip. When is a mountain smaller than a man? When it's in the distance.